Okay, guys. All right, all right, all right, all right, right. Okay, so this is gonna be a little unusual reaction, um, because it's not a series. It's a movie, and I honestly really wanted to do a little review. Because I honestly thought it was amazing. Now, this movie, Belle, if you guys didn't know, literally came out on the 12th, which was on Tuesday or Wednesday, I want to say. Um, and I was really excited because the premise of it is like Beauty and the Beast, right? But it's not. It has like social media, and if you guys have watched Sword Art Online, which I watched both seasons, and I know there's like a movie coming out soon, and maybe season three. I don't know. Um, but it brings you back into this, this world of like virtual reality, which is really really cool. Um, and honestly, I just really hope that you guys go and see it. It's really good, and if you can, I would say watch the original Japanese audio with English subtitles. I feel like that's the most authentic way of watching movies. Like these movies in a foreign language in general. I feel like when they dub it, it kind of loses some of its um, not value, but it loses a lot of its um, comedy and like just satire, and it just loses a little bit of the atmosphere. But genuinely, I went with two of my friends that also like these types of films, animated films, and we all genuinely really enjoyed it. And one of the reasons why I really enjoyed it is because it's not your typical Beauty and the Beast love story, right? It's not. It is a love story, but from here on out, there will be spoilers. I'm sorry. If you guys don't want to know the spoilers, go watch it and come back. Hey, go for it. But it's not a typical I love you, do you love me, let's be together story. It's so much more beautiful than that, which involves friendship more than it is a love story. Yes, we do have a love story within it, but it's not its main point, you know? And I will say, I saw it in the IMAX, a theater that we have here, and it was just beautiful to see. It's a little slow placed at the beginning because it's building up the story, and you get to know, the backstory of who she is, Zuzu, and how she becomes Belle, Bell. But in reality, she's Belle with an E, or as everybody starts to portray her because of when the wolf comes in. Um, but it was honestly like the story was so beautiful, and there is a trailer here, um, and I mean you're more than welcome to like again take a peek at it and um, you know watch it with your friends, watch it, come back. Definitely, please do. It's so good. I kind of wanted to put myself here because um, oh, why technical difficulties? Wow, they're never not gonna be not a thing. Um, but I am here. I literally watched it today, um, and the music alone was beautiful. I like thoroughly like enjoyed it. There's some parts that are like sad. I will put the link to the trailer because I think it was really good. Um, but honestly, it gives it no justice to just watch the trailer and like have this be the virtual reality that you walk into. Again, if you saw Sword Art Online, it's like that except you don't die. Because Sword Art Online has that. In order to get out of the game, you have to live through it. You have to kind of. It's kind of like Hunger Games, but it's a tad different. Um, in this one, it's so much more about friendship and that kind of love, and it was just really really nice. And I like that twist, right? That you do get the Beauty and the Beast scene, right, where they have like the dancing, and she does find out who he is, and kind of shows him that she does love him in a way. It's not in a I love you romantic way. And that twist was actually what made it pretty freaking cool. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was gonna be like a typical um, romance movie, um, but animated version. And I will say, I've seen a couple versions of Beauty and the Beast. I have, including the French one, Spanish one, the regular ones that we have, like cartoon, and then the one with Emma in it that came out I think like 2 years ago, and they're all good. My favorite one, honestly, is the French one. I feel like that one gave it an extra spin that was really cool. It gave it a lot of more of a backstory of how he became cursed. Um, but this one, honestly, was a close second. Like, I would honestly love to go watch it again and again because the music, the cinematography of it was just so pretty to watch. And it does give you this emotional ride that you go on it. And, with her background and how, she is struggling with not necessarily depression, but she is sad. And she goes into this world to kind of get away from it all. And then she can finally sing again and be her true self. I mean, with a different face, but she still gets to be herself. And I think that's kind of cool. But then you also get the other side of it, which is the social media part. And she gets a lot of hate and a lot of, oh, you're trying to be so show off and whatever. But it's all kind of real. It's current. Like, it's what we go through now, right? Like, she goes viral by one song that she sings as soon as she gets into the U world, and then it's kind of like hate is coming out of everywhere. But she does have fans, loyal fans, and honestly, please go watch it. It was so good. And like I said, we do get a love story, but we also get a friendship story, and the wolf is not her ultimate romantic partner like you get in the regular Beauty and the Beast novels and movies. Um, it turns out that, she has to go help him because he is literally a child who is going through some um, abuse at home. And that's like a pretty serious topic. And for them to actually even tap into it, I thought was like really, really cool of them to do. To like, again, bring real world stuff into the movie, but it's still kind of a fantasy. It's also relevant. It's just beautiful. And how she was able to like use her voice because she does have fans and help him in the U world and in the actual reality, and ultimately become her own person. I thought was really 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 cool. um I probably won't do these that often, if ever, but I just felt like I just really wanted to share my opinion on it. It was honestly, just go watch it. I feel definitely everyone should go watch it. Even if you're not into animated films, I feel like it has such a beautiful message and it has such a beautiful cinematography and like the music, which I will definitely right now, like after I'm done with this, I'm gonna download probably all the songs because the music was so beautiful. And it was like it had so much meaning behind it, and how like she was struggling, and how they couldn't understand why they couldn't stop listening to her even if she was this like show off. And it was because the lyrics were so emotional and true to what she was going through. And she originally went into that U world to try to be someone else, to be herself again, and it was just beautiful. Definitely, please go watch it. I'm gonna link the trailer. It's out everywhere right now. It's just it's just such a really beautiful friendship love story where she truly comes out. And when you get to this scene, man, it's like we all had chills. And I know that I was this close to crying. But you know, I'm one of those people that doesn't really cry in movie theaters. Even if I like really want to, like my eyes were like really teary, and it was great. I definitely enjoyed it. Um, but definitely go watch it, please. Just to go watch the scene, which is like the biggest, like, you know, the climax scene where we get to see some of the resolution of the whole story. Wow, this the singing and how she got everybody together. You might be like, oh, that's cliche, but it's part of the story, right? Beauty and the Beast, right? She goes against everyone and gets everyone together to help the Beast, and that's literally what she did. She helped the Beast, who she knew was a good person. And although I will say, although in the regular Beauty and the Beast, you know how we have the teacup and the clock and um, the coat rack, I think it is, and the chest or whatever, and then we have like the little the dog. It's like an ottoman or something. Whatever, you know what I mean. Like we have that still in this story. We just they're in the form of small AIs that come to help him, and we still have the rose in a different way. We still have that, and man, the way they just redid the story of Beauty and the Beast was freaking beautiful. I wasn't expecting it, honestly. I found out about this movie this week. This week, it showed up in my ads, and I was like, what is this? Why hasn't this been in my life? And then when I found out that it was coming out literally this week, I was like, no, it has to be in my life. And I'm so happy that I saw it. And honestly, if they go and put it up here for me to rent, I'm definitely there because it was so good. I really enjoyed it. Like, you have no idea how much I enjoyed it. And like I said, I got two of my friends to go with me, and they were really happy when they saw it as well. Again, this is not something usually that I'm gonna do, but I just really wanted to share this film because I feel like everyone should go watch it. And if you guys don't know about it, please go watch it. It was so good. It should be in all the theaters out there right now. Um, but this is coming soon in the trailer, but because this is back in June, but it's definitely out there right now. Um, just I'm telling you, just for the cinematography of it, like it feels so new and so fresh. You know, like there's this regular human, just regular, normal, boring self who's like depressed and whatnot because she misses her mom, not really close to her dad anymore. And her journey to becoming who she is really beautiful. And I feel like we all relate to it, even if it's like maybe the social media aspect, or maybe it is that you know you've lost someone in your life, or maybe you do live with a single parent and you're trying to figure out who you are. Like, I feel like it all comes together and we can all relate to it. So please go watch it. It was really good. I didn't really give that many spoilers. I feel like you should definitely go watch it and enjoy it. Um, but I will say the music was freaking beautiful. Oh, I loved every minute of it. I'm not gonna stop saying that. I loved every minute of it. Like, genuinely. Like, loved every minute of it. And I literally still have the popcorn, half of it, because I couldn't finish it. Um, but it was so good. I loved it. I want to watch it again. Who wants to go watch it with me? I volunteer to go with anyone who wants to go watch it. But in the story of her becoming this character was kind of funny. There are some like funny parts in it, um, and like I said, we do get a love story. We do, but it's not the main point. You know, main point is to love who you are and be who you are and be comfortable in who you are. And I love that. I love that message, honestly. And if that's not what the message was, well, that's what I got out of it. So you're more than welcome to take it as you want and interpret it as you want. You know, but these are my little takes on it. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, link is below. Go watch it. Find it in your movie theater because it is out. And then share it because it's such a good film. Um, but I'm gonna leave it here. I will be just posting this as a regular post, a random post, a little extra for today. Today is the 15th. I am recording it today. I did watch it today at 12:30 p.m. because I had other things to do. And I didn't really want that many people to be in the movie theater with us because, you know, times are weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna post this up and share it, watch it, enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I might give a little extra review on the music, but I probably won't. Just know that it was beautiful. I wasn't expecting the story to turn out the way it did, and because it gave me this unexpected twist, I like generally enjoyed it more. And you don't really get that often nowadays, where you get like a very typical story, which is Beauty and the Beast, and then it gets twisted into this beautiful thing that's much more than just because he's ugly and he's cursed and she's like saving him, which is essentially still what you get, but he's a wolf for another reason. You know, he's it's not just because he's evil or because he's cursed per se. It's just because of, you know, what his life is and who he is in the real world, which I thought was another extra cool thing that you get your avatar, essentially your AS um, artificial something, artificial system or something like that, artificial self. There you go. um, Based on who you are inside and what you're going through, and it calculates all your physical features or like your brain or what you're going through, and then it creates a character for you based on who you are. And that's why we got her the way she is, and why she's able to sing again. And then you have him that way because of what he's going through outside of, you know, in the real world. You know, he's a child going through things, and he has to be this person in order to kind of survive, you know, and be strong, not only for himself but also for his brother. And again, it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. Everyone and anyone can relate to the story, more so than the regular Beauty and the Beast. You know, this one's definitely more of the times, with everything that's going on, with everything that some people are dealing with, you know. And I'm just so in love with it. I keep rambling because I just can't. It's so good. It was just beautiful. I wish I could literally go and watch it again. I mean, I can, but I don't have time for that. ah, but please go watch it. I'm gonna leave it off here. This time for real, I promise. But go watch it. It was really good. I hope you guys do. And I hope you guys share it because it's such a beautiful story. And it talks a lot about what most of us are experiencing with our social media lives and our lives right now. And I just feel like it's such a new take on it that it's just really beautiful. So Alrighty. I'm still gonna continue with the dramas. We have other things coming up. Not Me, which is coming tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it, release it on Monday. And then the playwright, which I will start. Everything else is up to date. So I have to wait for those episodes to come out. But if you have a show, or if you have another animated film that um, you want to share, please share it. I love animated films, just like I love anime, just like I love dramas, whatever language. Um, so please share it. Share this one and share yours. Would love to know what else is out there because we should all share media together. That's great. So I'm gonna leave it off here, and then yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, see you. Yeah, right. You guys will see me and hear me on the next video. Alrighty. Until then, bye guys.